Here we have a shape called a sector, and we're looking to find the perimeter of this sector. So the perimeter is the distance around the outside of it, which is made up of this side here, and this side here. If we think of this sector, that would be like the center of a circle, and this would be the outside of that circle. And we're just looking to find a piece of that when we have a sector. This side here is known as an arc. This is a radius, and this is a radius. So the first step we did there was we labelled our sector. The next step there is I want to select a couple of formulas that will help me work out the perimeter of this. So I'm going to deal with the arc first. If we want to find the length of the arc, we need to put this degree here, which is 36 degrees, over an entire circle, which would be 360. And we multiply this. An arc is a piece out of a circumference, and the length of a circumference is 2 pi r. So we need to work out this little calculation here to find the distance of the arc here. So first of all, I'm going to simplify this fraction, and I'm going to divide 36 into the top and 36 in the bottom, and that leaves me with 1 on top and 10 on the bottom, multiplied by 2, and 2 is beside pi, so I'm just going to put a multiplication sign in there, and pi is 3.14, and the radius in this case was 10, so I'm going to put multiplied by 10. So we're making great progress here. I'm going to leave the 10th as is. 2 multiplied by 3.14 is 6.28, and 6.28 multiplied by 10 is 62.8. And 62.8, if I want to multiply it by a tenth, I must turn this into a fraction, and that's 62.8 over 1. And we're multiplying fractions top by top, bottom by bottom, and we get 62.8 divided by 10, which is 6.28. And our units in this case are meters, so that's 6.28 meters. So I now know the arc is 6.28 meters. Now if I want to find the perimeter of this whole shape, I need to add up both radiuses plus the arc. So both radiuses plus the arc is equal to the perimeter. So one radius, the second radius in the arc, all add up to the perimeter. So I'm going to sub in those values there. The first radius was 10, and the second radius is 10 also, and the arc we worked out was 62.8, and that is going to be equal to the perimeter. 10 plus 10 is 20, 20 plus 6.28 is 26.28, and the units there are meters, and that is the perimeter of our sector. That was 10, that was another 10, 20, added to 6.28 is 26.28, and that is meters, and that is the perimeter of this sector calculated.